Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Knights of the Old Republic. We are in the lower Shadowlands in Kashyyyk. We've just found our star map that was kind of our main objective here, but we have we have a decent amount that we haven't explored down here, and there's the greater thing about what to do with the Wookiees and Zerka, who are capturing them and selling them into slavery, which is obviously not good. Now, this is the area where we fought the Mandalorians. The little groups that were coming out of invisible cloaks and attacking unarmed people. But we're done with this corner now, so let's push on into the bits we've not been to yet. We've got a Viper Kinrath. Right. Shocky. Got Jolie with us now. I like Jolie, but he's a good character. I don't know that he's like amazing in like battle or anything like that, but I like him as a character. A Viper Kinrath body. That feels like a quest item. I'm not quite sure what I need that for yet. Maybe it will become clear. We're not fighting the little monkeys anymore. They're no longer hostile to us, which is good since we came into this new area, because that didn't feel great. I didn't know that's what he was going to do to us. Spray us with that stuff. I thought that was just like a little alcove, but it's a bit bigger than that. So we'll leave that for now. But so what's in here? More Viper Kinrath.
Yes?
Good health. Away. So, yeah, there is a reason to fight these Kinrath, and I can't remember exactly what it is. It's something to do with taking these Viper Kinrath bodies. Whether we leave them as bait for something or as an offering for something, I can't remember. It's something along those lines. Actually, you know what it might be. Well, I'm not going to say. I think I remember what they're for, and there are ancient symbols here, worn as though traced by generations of Wookiee claws. Layers of moss and dirt suggest no one has been here in many years. The beast comes when summoned if you are generous. It comes to battle if you are worthy and wise. It grants you glory if you are fearsome and brave. Feed the beast and it will heed your call. Take vipers from their lair and hang them from above. Let blood scent the ground of our ancestors. Yeah, so that actually happened a bit quicker than I thought. So basically we hang the viper bodies from these vines that we can interact with. I don't know if there's more than one. It might just be one. Or all three from the same one, possibly. But I think it's the Tarantatech, or however you say it. I think it's like the big scary monster. So it might make sense just to activate some of our
what can I do?
It's going to help particularly. Poor shield, but what? But yeah, I think we're going to have a big fight, and I think it's quite a scary thing. Yeah. Viper Kinrath corpse, there we go. Creature is easily wrapped in the vine, which doesn't distort at all under the weight. The only movement is a... Why are those monkeys so loud? Yeah, so this is the Tarantatech beast, I think. I think there's one on a few of the worlds. Although it's just called Ritual Beast here. So let's go in with the lightning. I don't know if it can be stunned, but we could try. Maybe we'll try a fear as well.
What can I do?
Yeah, I think it pretty much saved everything. It might be feared actually. So let's go in and do what we can to do some proper damage on this thing while it's stuck.
I'm here.
Didn't last very long. Damn.
There.
Examining the corpse of this great beast, you find a blade of some sort lodged in its side. Skin has grown around it. While certainly painful, it appears the blade caused only surface damage to the creature. Who knows how long it lived with this injury? You remove the blade from the corpse. The only flaw appears to be a missing hilt. Obviously the sword came apart when the blade lodged within this creature. Yeah, okay, those guys got levels, so that's good. Is there anything else to... Goon Han and Circle of Saresh. So let's take those and have a look at his journal. What does the circlet do? Wisdom +5. That seems really good. I'll probably equip that. But where's the journal? This datapad was recovered from the remains of a Terentatek on Kashyyyk and must have been devoured by the beast. It appears to be the personal journey of Goon Han Saresh. The last entry explains what he was doing on Kashyyyk. Duran and Shayla have given in to their passion for each other and are doomed to fall to the dark side. I tried to warn them against expressing their love, but they called me arrogant and accused me, of being the one on the dark path. I left the fools on Korriban. But I am not about to abandon the mandate given me by the Jedi Council. I will destroy the Terentatek wherever I find them. I have heard rumours such a beast may exist in the Shadowlands of Kashyyyk. I shall go there and slay the beast, proving that I do not need either Duran or Shayla with me to defeat these creatures. Good luck with that. Okay, so let's. So I've got this thing at the moment. It does some skills, which is quite good. But I think, oh, am I not considered light side then? Hang on, what's my alignment? Okay. Jolie's more neutral as well. I mean, maybe we give it to Bastila for the time being then, instead of this Verpine headband. Alright, let's give her that. So her force powers are going to be boosted by that. And then once I get into light side, I'll take that off her, I think.
Yes?
Cool. Okay, so that's the mystery of the Viper Kinrath solved. Actually, that blade... I think it's a quest item. Oh, they leveled up, didn't they? Yeah, so let's do that quickly. What are we doing? We're doing awareness and I guess injury. I want to give her. Force Valor thing is quite good. It's a nice party buff. Maybe we'll take that. And Jolie. What are we doing with him? He doesn't get much. He gets repair, which I think is worth having on someone in the party, even if he's not going to get particularly good at it, because he only gets 1 skill point. Ooh, Destroy Droid. I think having someone with that is... Oh, he gets a second one. That's cool. We can make we could upgrade his fear power, perhaps. Okay, that's pretty good.
Yes?
Right, so now we do want to head up this route. Because there's a certain character we haven't run into yet, who I think I see ahead of us. It goes back to where we've been. This is like a little dead end, let's just investigate it. There's a monkey. I'll be glad to get out of the Shadowlands, to be honest. The TAC are just very loud and annoying. But here we go. This is Freyr. This is Zalbar's dad.
More of you Zerka Korats! Is even the heart of Kashyyyk nae free from your kind?
He's almost feral after all this time. Calm yourself, Freyr. We are friends. Don't you remember me?
After years in the Shadowlands, I remember all of the outsiders and they to be trusted. I'll see you dead.
This may prove difficult.
Okay, Freyr has he's gone a little bit crazy, so let's just we have to beat him down, but we don't kill him, so that should be okay. Try freezing him. Alright,
What can I do?
Kill.
I'm beaten. Take my head, Zerka filth. You will not get another chance. So swears Freyr of Kashyyyk.
I'm not here to kill you, just listen.
The words of outsiders are tainted with lies. You canna convince me otherwise.
Do you know Zalbar and Chundar?
What? Those are my sons. Why do you speak their names? Tell me.
My name's Boring Dad. I came to Kashyyyk with Zalbar.
To my shame, Zalbar was exiled and enslaved. Do you dare claim to be my son's owner, outsider?
No, he follows me because of a life debt.
Does he? Aye, then he sees something of worth in you. I'll listen, cautiously. Gullibility has harmed me in the past. If I had seen the lies of Chundar, he would have been exposed as a slaver. Zalbar wouldn't have been exiled. I didn't believe Zalbar's claims. I believe the elder boy is tradition dictated. The shame of Zalbar's attack blinded me.
Go over it. Well, we know what happened with Zalbar, but let's do this one anyway.
Zalbar saw it first. He learned that Chundar was dealing with the Zerka, leading them to our hunting parties. Chundar would blame disappearances on the dangers of the Shadowlands. Zalbar was crazed when he found out. He attacked Chundar with his claws. I thought he'd gone mad, shed his honour. Now he was bound by the old ways.
So when Zalbar was exiled, did you learn the truth?
A year later. By then Chundar had spread lies of my own madness. I had no allies when I confronted him. He and his Zerka guards attacked me. I had to retreat to the deepest Shadowlands, but even there they followed.
That's when I first saw him. I helped his pursuers lose him for a moment. Do you remember me now, Freya?
Aye, I think I do. I'm sorry about attacking. It's been so long since I've offered my trust or accepted that as someone else.
Well, what happens now?
Aye, well that will depend on you, Borindad. You either kill me or decide that I may yet benefit my people. There is a way I might challenge Chundar, but it would take a lot to convince people they've been lied to.
How? Everyone's on his side.
Aye, is a strong web of lies, but if I appeal to the traditions of my people, I might be able to gather support. There's a legend of a great warrior from the old times. Baka was his name, and he's greatly revered. Baka found the crashed starship, or first hint of life elsewhere. He was a cautious old wook, and feared the taint of invaders. He constructed a vibroblade from the wreckage, and has long symbolised our independence. Only destined leaders have held it.
Well, I've already found it. Where might I find it?
Aye, well that's the problem. It was a symbol of our great chieftains for centuries, but it was damaged a generation ago in ritual battle. Here in the Shadowlands, Rothro fought the great beast. He sought a challenge, but this arrogance got him more than he could handle. He survived, but the blade of the sword stayed in the creature's hide. Our tales say it was taken because we'd become undeserving. The hilt is still in the court of our chieftain, with Chundar. Yet the blade could be found, Borindad. Tradition could cast doubt on his rule.
Actually, I've already found it. I wasn't sure what it was.
Oh, you have? Oh, please let me see it. I must be sure.
Here.
Oh, it is. It may not look like much, but it's a very important relic of my people. Tradition dictates that it be respected. I didn't think it was worthy to search for it, but I realised that was selfish despair. I should have challenged Chundar long ago. I'll make amends now. I have new hope. You'll lead me to this. Perhaps that is what the great beast wanted.
Yes, time to take the fight to Chundar.
I'll climb to the surface as quickly as possible and try to gather support. You'll have to follow in the paths as soon as you can, Borindad. When you arrive, we will confront Chundar in the throne room. My people will no longer be slaves.
Right. We'll have a quick look at this little cave thing, but I don't think he's got anything of interest here. So we're going to run back to, well, all the Wookiees now. Let's just do, I think that's probably maximised our health actually, so that's fine. Getting away from, well, I say getting away from the horrible loud monkeys, but, oh, we were going to, he was the one who asked us to kill the Mandalorians, wasn't he? So we did that.
You return, have you found them? Did you kill them all? They were animals in armour with no honour among them.
I killed them all.
Yes, I see the trophy helmet from the one that gave orders. Their bodies will not last long in the Shadowlands. I'm glad. The taint of them, their cowardice. The forest will consume it all. I hope this gives my hunting brethren peace.
Oops. Oh, I didn't mean to click. He's... Oh, okay, I didn't get dark side points. I was just trying to click through what he was saying, but he's given us... I don't know what he's given us. A quick look if anything jumps out here, but I don't think so. Right. Sorry about that, dude. I was extra careful in the conversation with Freya, because, like, there was 2 responses in each bit of the conversation. The top response was, yeah, let's talk. The second response was, I'm going to kill you now. So I had to be very careful not to accidentally click through and select the wrong option. It might be worth saving before we go and do the confrontation with Jundar in case something like that happens again. Something unfortunate. I'm pretty sure we're all done down here. I don't think there's anything we've left unachieved. So you can actually walk a bit faster with the night speed. I'm not going to overuse this, because I don't think it's particularly nice to watch. But if we're... Oh no, the monkeys are still attacking. I might run past them. They'll probably... Oh no.
You shall fall.
I can hear the monkey slaughter going on behind. Run away! Or Wooken. Can't remember his voice. You boring dad, a spy say that the Magclaw you were sent to kill us here is on his way to Rurikor now. You should have followed the will of Chunda. Now you're gonna face his wrath. I'll go Wooken, no, why? No go Wooken. Is anyone here? Wanna help me? Where are these others? Oh god. Okay, well we'll do our best until they arrive.
Let's make this quick.
Doing pretty well to stand up to 3 Jedi.
You cannot win.
Okay, so much for the Wookiees. Hope we don't have to kill too many of them. Don't really have anything. Alright, let's do...
What can I do?
heals.
Yes?
I think we're all back to full health. Right, let's go up. Having seen Gaul Wooken operate the basket, you understand it well enough to use it yourself. Yeah, let's get out of here. Right, so we want to... I'll just check this. I'm pretty sure I've searched this already, but... Yep. Okay, so let's head back to the village. Now, once we've done that, we're good to leave. Oh, that's a dead end, isn't it? Enemies haven't respawned. This dude, he might be on our side, actually. Well, seems you're more than I thought. Freya's come back and told me what you did for him. All for the hunters are split on what should be done. Some were loyal to Chundar alone. We had to fight. Freya went to the throne room to challenge Chundar. I'll take you to him now. Lead on. We should hurry. Yes, much is about to be decided. Only one can lead us. Must lead us. Come. Is that Chundar? Oh, that's just great. Everyone's here now.
Yes, son. Aye, by the blade of Bakasura, they've come to end your treachery. No more will you sell your own people. Hugo Bacchus' blade. So what? I've got the hilt. Held each by each true chieftain in recent memory. Even then you claimed it was all important. We both have our ancient trinkets, so who will the people follow now? You? You're old and weak.
Shut up, both of you. This ends today. I will not see Rawukaroo suffer anymore. You tell them, Zalbar. I don't know what to do, Boring Dad. Chundar's been telling me things. He makes sense. I think. I don't know. Side with Freya. He's the honourable one. Is it the best course? Could you just talk it through? Could we work together? Oh, it would be difficult. Convince them, avoid this needless slaughter. Then so be it. The fighting stops here. I will not have our world destroyed by you two.
Or perhaps there's hope. What say you, Chundar?
What do I say? I still have Zerka's support, and I say you will die.
Attack!
Chundar did not want this to go peacefully. I'm gonna tell you what. If you guys take Chundar out of the equation, I might go. Sure.
You shall fall.
What else we got here? Chundar's being taken care of pretty much. Got this guy though. Oh no, he's dead. Where am I going?
Let's see what you got.
Oh, just take this guy down.
Let's make this quick. You cannot enter.
Jolie, you might want to put some heals on, dude. Oh, did we do it? I think we did it. Did we do it?
We've done it. I am saddened that it had to come to this, but I couldn't let it continue. Zalbar, my son, I'm truly sorry. You've suffered a great shame. I was blind. I had no excuse.
I can forgive Father. I've learned a lot over the years. What will you do about the slavers?
I will fight them. It'll be difficult, but I swear I will not take another one of my people without bloodshed. I'll send quick climbers to other villages and try to rally a defence. We must guard against this ever happening again. You'll be the last outsider welcome here for a very long time. That's a change for the better, I think.
And what about you, Zalbar? Returning home has lifted a great weight from my mind, but it has been painful as well.
Do you have a place by my side, Zalbar? I'd be honoured if you'd take it.
I can't, not yet. I was just getting used to being free and not just from the slavers. And I have a life debt. Now that my life is truly my own again, honouring that agreement is all the more important.
Listen to my son, his insight humbles me. I take that good judgment with you, and all the planets will come to revere Wookiee wisdom.
I don't have any questions about Kashyyyk really. I think it's time I was leaving.
Perhaps. But before you go, Boring Dad, I must see to your reward. You've done us a great service. Kashyyyk will remember you well past your lifetime. Because of you, I am reinstated as chieftain. We'll return to the old ways, when honour and trust of kin ruled above all else. And I'm sure there's a reward that accurately reflects the value of what you've done here. Our world has changed because of you.
I have a request, Father. I've thought about it a great deal. I would like back his sword. That would be fitting, I think.
Why, well, that is quite the request. I'm tempted to say nay, but perhaps I should consider it an investment. Zalbar, do you understand what this will mean? It is the legacy of our people, held by chieftains and future chieftains.
I understand. I want this, Father. I'll bring it back one day.
I've no doubt. Let the two halves of the blade be made one. My son shall hold back his sword.
Cool. Okay, well let's drop Bastila out for now, and I'm going to add Zalbar back, and we can equip him with the sword. Alright. So am I light side enough to wear that? I might be, you know. I have dropped Bastila from the team though, so I'll have to wait till I'm back on the ship. But let's level up Zalbar. He might have a level or two to do. What do I want him to do? I could put points into repair on Zalbar as well. Because, like, it is useful for someone in the team to always have that. I'll put all 3 in there for now to boost it up a bit. Feats. Yeah, I'll go with Vitality, I think. Let's just make him an absolute unit. So in terms of his equipment... So, he's using the prototype at the moment, which is okay, I can see 10 to 19 plus 21 to hit. Backer, 13 to 23 and 20 to hit. But we can probably boost... I would have to imagine this is upgradable. Yeah, so we'll equip it now, and then when we get on the ship, we'll stick a load of other stuff on it too. There he goes.
Yes?
We'll do that. Now, not to loot your son's corpse in front of you, but we're going to take Chundar's bowcaster, I guess. Alright, let's be off. So we've got another 1 or 2 things just to finish up in the Wookiee village. So we want to... Yeah, Home of Whirlwill and then the Holder of the Law. So we just want to sort of keep round this way. I've looked in all the wicker bins previously, so that's fine.
You're back again, have you seen? No, you wouldn't tell me, you wouldn't care.
Leave the boy alone, please.
I'm Boring Dad. I helped Freya return to power. I'm a friend.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know about that. I hear lots of things and I'm not sure what to think anymore.
Do you know whose bolt casing this is?
What? Sure, it looks like Jirax. I think so anyway, I'm not sure.
Well, the bolt casing was found on Rawwar's body.
On Rawwar's body then? And he's dead? He can't be.
Police do will. Outsiders only lie when their mouths are open, you know that.
Rawwar was dealing with slavers. Do you know anything about this?
No, he doesn't. You don't say another thing to him. You want to lie, you lie to me, outsider. Leave the boy alone, please. You will want to talk to me.
What do you have to say about it?
Speak with me directly away from the boy, please.
Alright.
Goodbye, I guess.
You made a terrible claim against me, outsider. Do what you must with it, but leave me alone.
I know that you had reason to kill Rawwar.
It's not for you to decide. You couldn't possibly understand how this affects my people or me. Do what you must. The holder of the laws will decide my fate in proper Wookiee tradition.
Yeah, I mean, this Rawwar, he was a bad dude. He was taking Wookiees to be captured to be slaves. So I'm not going to hold Jirak to account for that, particularly. Shall we save before we transition after we've not done so for a little while?
Greetings, outsider. Please, if your business here, make it brief.
Do you know who owns this bolt casing?
Let's see, the family insignia, who's that? Yep, there it is. Yeah, this belongs to Jirak. How did you get it?
I found Jirak's bolt casing on Rawwar's body.
Oh my, that is very distressing. Definitely seems to suggest that Jirak helped in Rawwar's death. Oh, I can't ignore this. Wait here, outsider, I must address this. I'll have Jirak brought here. I hope you can explain this, I really do. Jirak, you know why you've been summoned here. As holder of the laws, I ask you to explain.
I won't answer. I can't. Or is no. Must Warwill be here?
Warwill is a bond with Rawwar. He's the closest to family that can be found. He's entitled to be here. Jirak, please speak. If you're guilty, it means death. The outsider will be given your possessions. Do you want that?
Is there no alternative to death? who is... I don't know which ones are speaking.
If there were circumstances that led to the attack, perhaps we could consider another punishment. All depends on what was behind it.
My life debt won't let me speak for you, Boring Dad, but you know Jirak had justification. Will you tell them?
This is a failure of honour. It's very serious. Are there any mitigating factors we need to be aware of?
Jirak, won't you say anything in your own defence?
I killed Rawar. I'll accept whatever punishment's given. It's better if only my honour is tainted.
You did it! Why? Rawar was good and honourable. Why did you kill him?
You only need to know that I did it. The reason is unimportant, Warwill. I'm sorry.
Jirak, I won't let you do this. Rawar was dealing with slavers. What? What are you talking about? Maya!
Please don't tell them anything. Rawar was admired. They need to believe in him. I'm old. I'm not important. Let Warwill and the others have their hero.
No.
Explain yourself, outsider. If you've got information that will affect this trial, I must know it. Don't listen to these outsider lies. Please. Warwill, don't listen.
Rawar dealt with slavers. The datapad I found on his corpse confirms it. No, but no, that can't be. Jirak, that can't be.
I'm sorry, Warwill. I didn't want you to know. So much is against us. You needed someone to look up to. I couldn't let him betray you, betray everyone. Outsiders are enough of a threat by themselves. We don't need traitors of our own. See how this Wookiee truly understands honour? Do you see how important we consider these things, Boring Dad?
Oh, that might have been Zalbar. I don't know who was talking.
Well, as holder of the laws, I'll declare Jirak innocent. I will see to your release.
Oh, I must say... Oh, I don't know who this is.
Well, I must say, you're the first outsider that I've been glad to know. You've surprised me. Perhaps some of you are capable of honour after all. You're deserving of your reward.
What reward?
Well, did I not explain? As the person that discovered the crime, you were also affected by it. You would have been given a portion of Jirak's possessions, but he was innocent. Rawar, however, was not. Rawar was wealthy. His family was taken by slavers, leaving him everything. You get 1/3 of this. Warwill receives the rest if he wishes. He's still upset, but he's young. He'll recover.
All right, goodbye.
Goodbye. Back at Gaiji.
Ooh, we leveled up. So we got 400 credits. That's pretty nice. And some light side points. Yeah, I'm hoping when I go back to the ship I can equip that nice sort of wisdom headband thing, because that will give us loads more force points, I think. Which will be good. Anyway, let's have a look at this. So what am I paying into? I guess still persuade and security makes sense. Powers wise, I'd quite like to get the lightning going if I can. Still no, that's level 18, so I'm a ways off that still. See, that shield thing might have been nice. I mean, I've got like elemental resistance. Maybe I should go into... What does this do? Power, direct force power. Okay, so that's a force defense. Yeah, maybe I'll go into this. So we'll get like defense, and then you can go into greater bonus. Yeah, having a greater defense might be quite good. What a nice one. Or like massive speed boost. You know, let's go massive speed boost. Why not? Right, okay, so it's time to leave the village. We're going to walk back through, through the Zerka areas to get to our ship, and I think the Wookiee Rebellion's going to be in full swing, so it's kind of fun to check out. But we're basically done here now. Think about where we're going to go next. check how much money I've got. I might go to the, I don't have that much money. I've got a certain amount to sell, I suppose. That one actually doesn't get upgraded, which is a shame. Yeah, I was thinking about the shop that's kind of its own location. Because I think there's some nice stuff there. I don't have very much money. I've got some things to sell, I suppose. I could try selling everything to the trader near the landing pad, perhaps. And then see how much I end up with. But if I remember right, the shop's got some nice stuff, but it's all very expensive. That might be a bit of a waste just yet. Okay, so that's that dude. So I think we've done that corpse. The thing I'm thinking about is whether to go into double lightsaber at some point. I kind of like having that. Next time he gets a feat, I might consider going to like dual wielding. Have I looked in this refuse pile? I have. Digging through trash yet again. The Jedi Code. I think that's... Yeah, I've been in that backpack. Pretty sure. This corpse? Did we look at this corpse? Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, I'll take those. Let's just save. Now, is everyone here? Where's Elbar? There's Elbar. Okay. Item lost. Not sure why I lost. Yeah, he's fighting back. Roar! Alright, have some light on the Zerka guy. You see. Take all the credits we can. Right, there's also there was one in a cage in here. I don't know if they've been let out already, but we'll free them if we can. Yeah, I think they've been let out. I don't know if I looked in these things. Probably did. Have some lightning. Loot doesn't look like it. Now, where did that was where that trader was standing. I wonder if he's actually on the landing pad now. If he's actually just disappeared, that's a bit annoying because we could have freed the guy who was kind of in indentured servitude. Might be allowed back after we transition areas, possibly. These things Talk to the guards. Hello. Right, well, let's go back on. Still got these things. Can't remember how you get rid of these little frog things. Anywho, let's do Zalbar's sword now. So if we take these things out of the prototype, put them into Bacca's sword. There's Big Z, there he is. So yeah, now he's doing 15 to 25 damage and plus 22 to hits. That's really good. I mean, with that sword, he's basically as strong as a Jedi. Stronger than Jolee, but then I may not have... I probably haven't upgraded Jolie's lightsaber. Which is probably this one? Yeah. So if we give him that, up his attack a bit, and then... So Damned... Attack bonus 3, so it makes it easier to hit things. Okay, and then the next store, attack bonus 1, Keen. So what Keen does is it makes crits more likely, so they're both good. Let's give him more crits. And the other question is this double-bladed one. I'm not going to equip it yet because I haven't put any points into dual wielding, but at some point I will. Also, yeah, Jolie's is green as well, so I kind of want to distinguish mine a bit. Maybe I'll change my colour. Why don't we go purple? Purple might be quite fun. There we go. Give the old Mace Windu. So I just want to leave back to the dock and just see if that that trader came back. I will take Zalbar. We're only going to be a second anyway, so just these guys come out again. Just check if he's round the corner. No. Oh no. That's a bit annoying, because we could have... maybe I had to come back before setting off the Wookiee Rebellion. Never mind. Okay, so I think the first thing I'm going to do then... I'm going to... Well, not as a result of that particularly, but I've just remembered we've got Sasha in the cargo hold at the moment. Our little stowaway. So we're going to take her back to... Dantooine, I think. It's first order of business. There we go. And there are traders on Dantooine who've got some quite nice gear as well, although I'm mainly going to sell, I think. See how much money I can raise. Oh, hello.
Calo Nord is dead, Lord Malak. He has failed in his mission. Forgive me.
The penalty for failure is death, Admiral Carth. But the failure was Calo's, not yours. You may rise.
We killed Calo
Shall
on
I hire another
Tatooine.
bounty hunter, Lord Malak?
No mere bounty hunter can stand against a Jedi. I shall not make the same mistake again. My apprentice, Darth Brandon, shall take care of
Not Darth Brandon.
Jedi friend.
The Irish Jet, the Irish Sith. Darth Brandon. Mean.
Find Bastila and bring her to me, alive, if possible.
As you command, Master.
Oh, I can actually skip those cutscenes. Might start doing that more often. Okay, so to planets that we've been to before. We don't need to see the whole thing every time, do we? So we're just going to hit the docks. I'm not really that worried about who we go out with, so let's just take whoever. Although it might be worth leveling up a couple of people who've not been out for a little while, so maybe we'll take Carth and Jahani. Let's get these guys leveled up a little bit. What level is Carth? Okay, this is going to take a little while. Skills. He doesn't get many of these, to be fair, so maybe I'll just rush through as quickly as can. Actually, no, let's give him the power shot. There we go. That. Beat. Give him the rapid fire as well. Yeah, let's give him more health. I mean, I doubt Carth's going to be in our party that often now, but you never know. I kind of like to keep everyone leveled up as much as I can. keep going on the vitality, I think. There we go. Then we've got Jahani's, just got a couple to do. So, yeah, I think with all the Jedi, just Dex is good, because it really helps their defense. They can only wear these robes, as we know. Let's do awareness and treat injury. Fine. Her feet. Ooh, big force jump. So, I guess maybe the dueling? Her lightsaber's maxed out, isn't it? Yeah. It's fine, but let's give her vitality and dueling as her feats. Yeah, give her a big shield. Yeah, let's give her a bit of dueling. Plague. Yeah, we'll max out power on them. Cool. In terms of their loadouts, is there anything better they could be using? Davix is quite a good armor. That's not upgradable. What's he using? Heavy blaster, so he does such little damage. That's better. So, yeah, okay, we'll do that. Maybe instead of his own blaster. Yeah, he doesn't want to do that. Just keep your own blaster. Sure. Yeah, give him the neural band. Got to look at it. Yeah, I think she's okay. She came out with this relatively recently, so I think she's fairly geared up. Right. Oh yeah, we're going to talk to this dude, Le Arca. Greetings, sentient. May I yeah, we've spoken to you. Yeah, young daughter. Yeah. There's a stowaway on my ship by the name of Sasha. Oh, this is most exciting news, sentient. Are you certain of this? Yes, I am. She only speaks a smattering of Mandalorian, but I was able to figure it out. You have convinced me, sentient, that your stowaway is indeed the one I seek. Would you allow me to see her? Certainly. Come on. Let us go there now. I am most anxious to see her. Though you have aged, young sentient, I do believe you are the one I seek. I am here to return you to your father. I see that boring dad was correct about your linguistic difficulties. I am positive that your parents can assist you with that. Calm yourself, child. I will take you home. Le Arcanabads, Nagisan Lesfa, Sasha. Thank you for your assistance, sentient. I am sure the girl's parents will be most appreciative of your efforts. Light side. Oh yeah, we were going to get that thing off Bastala, weren't we? So, yeah, if you take that off, maybe replace it back with that or something, and then presumably I can equip it now. Yeah, okay, so let's see what this affects. So, I've got 103 force points at the moment. If I equip this, 124, there we go. So we've got 21 extra force points from equipping that. Plus it looks, I was going to say it looks a bit better, but I'm not sure that it does particularly. But at least we can see my eyes now. It's been a while. Right, so we're going to go to the merchant. I might take out Canderous and HK this time. They probably need levels. Probably T3, actually. He hasn't been out for ages. Alright, T3. Now he's got a couple of levels. Okay, skills. Obviously, computer use, repair, security. Yes, awareness. Why not? Feats-wise, what's this? Oh. Yeah, just give him bonuses to everything. The droids don't seem to have as many feats. By the end, they're pretty much maxed out on everything. I'll give you another dex. Oh. Take that off. That off. Then. Give them those. Yeah, so we're going to go all the way there. Okay, and then there's Candace, who's got 1 level to gain. Tree, sure. Beats. He's pretty good at most stuff, honestly. Is this one? Saving throws. Maybe give him the rapid fire. Okay. Right.
What?
Let's go to the shop. There's a droid shop there as well. I might check it on him and see if there's anything cool for HK or something. Yeah, he's going to moan about Zerka. What do you have for sale, dude? What's for yeah? So first of all, what has he got for sale? I don't think we want anything like that. That's quite a good. That is a good belt. Saves all +2 plus strength +2. It's expensive, and then they got Calrissian's thing, which I could afford. Dark cards. So let's just. I'm just going to sell what I can sell. I think we can sell that now. Any armor that's not currently equipped really can go. I won't sell missions thing. I feel a bit mean doing selling her sword. We get rid of all this stuff though. The double sword, I can't see why we'd use it. I'm gonna keep the double-bladed lightsaber, but these other ones I think I can sell fairly safely. I'll only sell crystals if I have duplicates of them, I think. Stuff, I think. Why that one's worth so much, but I'll take it. Normal bowcasters can go. Chundar's one isn't upgradable. Azalbar's one is. Although that one does more damage. Thing is, I can't see when I'd use it, so let's just sell. Then I can go. Yeah, the grenades, they're always useful. Visors are good. They're not worth anything, but I'll get rid of the stims. And the mines. Keep the upgrade stuff. I'll keep the droid stuff as well. So up to 12k actually. That might be worth going to that shop that I was talking about. See what he's got for his droids. I think HK does have heavy plating now. I don't really need the security boost because I'm good at that. Okay, that's fine. Alright. All done. So I could have bought that strength belt, and it is a good one. Actually, what belt am I wearing at the moment? Immunity to mind affecting. I mean, that is good too. That means no stuns, which is good. Maybe I'll leave it. All right. So why don't we head up to? We'll head up to that space station. Yavin. Okay, let's just click to get past these. Alright, I think there is a fight here, so... Oh, Jolie hung out in here. Where does Jolie hang out? Never mind, I'm sure we'll find him at some point. Anyway, I was just going to say, so I think there is a fight here, so we'll take a decently strong party. Let's take Jahani and Jolie. Make sure we save. Right. Could be wrong about the fight. Maybe it's on a return journey. It's definitely at some point, though. Unhappy customers coming back or something, I think.
Who's that? What do you want? I recognize your ship. Davix, isn't it? But who are you? You new or something?
Yes, I'm new. Very new.
You don't sound like a Trandoshan, and you're not one of Davix. Who are you? What do you want?
I work for the Republic.
Republic, eh? The Republic hasn't been here in 50 years. Don't see why they'd start now. Still, I have nothing against the Republic, so long as you don't get all worked up. I guess I can let you in. It'd be nice to have someone to talk to for a change. Trandoshans and smugglers aren't exactly stunning conversationalists.
What do you mean?
They come by here every once in a while. It's how I keep in the loop, you know. But Trandoshan lizard speak is kind of hard to follow, and they have pretty limited imaginations. Smugglers aren't much better either. Look, this is getting kind of awkward through the door. If you'll just hold on a minute, I'll open this damn thing up and we can talk more face to face. Just have to fiddle with this damn door lock. Thing keeps jamming. There we go.
Hello.
You don't look like I thought you would. Too human. Don't see many of your kind out here at all anymore. Not since the war, at any rate. What brings you here?
I'm on a quest for the Jedi Council.
The Jedi Council? Don't tell me you're a Jedi. You sure don't look it.
He said in his Jedi robes, holding his lightsaber. I am their only hope.
Only hope, eh? Oh, there's a lot of pressure to put on someone. I hope for their sake it's not misplaced. So if you don't mind saying, what exactly is the Council sending you out to do?
I'm trying to defeat Darth Malak.
Darth Malak? Never heard of him. Or is he that new Sith Lord who's giving the Republic such a hard time now? I haven't been keeping up on recent news.
He is the Dark Lord of the Sith.
A new Dark Lord, is he? Always seems a new one pops up no matter how many you kill. Your business with him is none of my business, of course, and I don't want to pry, but why are you way out here, running?
When I acquired the Ebon Hawk, I had the coordinates for your station.
Acquired, eh? Well, figures Diver would be lazy enough to leave it in the nav computer. Didn't leave anything about this system, did he? Ancient ruins or anything?
What ruins?
Yavin's fourth moon used to hold a great number of temples dedicated to the ancient Sith. When Exar Kun came here 50 years ago, he used the temples in his effort to crush the Republic. He failed, obviously, and the Republic bombarded the surface almost to oblivion during their counterattack. Now all that's left is a lot of craters and a little bit of jungle. You could find stuff there for years afterwards, but I've got pretty much everything there was to find there. Mostly all I've been doing for the last couple of years has been tinkering with what I found there, getting some of it to work and modifying the stuff the smugglers and Trandoshans bring me to look at.
You're an inventor?
Maybe a little. I just tinker with stuff I found lying around the ruins on Yavin 4, or that the Trandoshans and smugglers bring me. Of course, with them it's usually weapons and things. But I just have so many ideas that people haven't seemed to come up with yet. It's really quite astonishing.
Why did you come here to the station?
The station is an old Republic supply depot from when they were fighting Exar Kun. Once they destroyed Yavin 4's surface, though, they didn't need it anymore. Once they'd gone, I decided to move in and use the place myself. It's not very roomy, and I think it's turned out all right. And it's close to Yavin 4, where I got most of my parts. Nobody comes here except the smugglers and Trandoshans anyway, so I get left alone the way I like it.
Anything you'd be willing to sell me?
Yeah, I have a few things kicking around the place. Stuff the Trandoshans and smugglers have brought for me to look at, and a few things I've been making from parts. They aren't cheap, though. They pay a lot for what I can make, and anything I sell to you, I can't exactly sell to them now, can I? But if you're willing to pay, I've got a few more of my more advanced things you can look at. I'm always working on more, so you can check back some other time if I don't have what you want right now. Have a look.
Okay, so all this stuff is really good, but really expensive. So what kind of appeals to us? Light exoskeleton. So it's a light armor. You get dexterity and strength bonuses for wearing it, and it's upgradable. It is really good, but my thoughts are I'm probably going to pal around with Jedis most who aren't going to wear the armor. This is light. It's a stealthy armor. Dex +3, blaster bolt deflection +5. Now that is pretty good. I like that. It's implants. Awareness 10, Dex +2. That's pretty good. I'm trying to think who's got the implants slots open. Immunity to mind affecting and poison is good, and he's got a droid shield, and an unlimited droid shield. It's kind of cool too. Okay, so of these, I think I definitely like this one. So that's 8.5 grand. Quite like this too, so I could afford both of these. Alright, I'm going to buy that. And Dex +2. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to try and work my way up to getting the... I don't think I have any now, but... yeah, I don't... It's going to take 3 feet, so it might take me a while. So this thing, I've got strength +2. If I wear this, it's dex +3. So if you look at my... It's actually going to raise my defense quite a lot. I'll obviously be doing less damage. But it's only 1 less max damage, so I think it's a trade-off that's worth it. And I can give that to someone like maybe Jolie or Jahani, who have both got sort of the more basic version equipped at the moment. It might have been worth it more on Jolie, but yeah, we'll go with that for now.
Your wish?
Yes?
Okay, so we'll leave that for now. That was useful. I've spent all my money. Is there anything in here that's worth searching? I'm not sure. Let's have a look. At some point when we return, I remember he gets menaced by these Trandoshans and smugglers he was talking about, and we've got to help him. But obviously not this first time. You got anything here I can loot? There's another panel there, and here. It may not be possible to open these. Yeah, didn't think so. Possibly there. No. Okay. There's Yavin, that big red thing. Right. Okay, back to the ship. I hear a Gizka. Why did I hear a Gizka? Has he got an infestation as well? Yeah, so in terms of the next location that we're going to, I think I might go to the ocean planet. Manan. Maybe we should have another round of chatting to people. Let's do that.
Yeah, what do you want?
Any more war stories?
I don't have as many strange stories like the last one I told you, but I do have a couple about me and the stuff I've done. In one battle above the world of Althir, my unit managed to defeat a force of Althiri 10 times our own size. That battle gained me command of an entire subsect of my clan.
Alright, tell me the story.
For 5 days, they had managed to hold off our forces, keeping us to the outer rings of their world, preventing us from attacking it directly. My task was to assault one of their flanks with a false attack. The Althiri would be drawn out by the units I had sent in. Once they had surrounded those units, the bulk of my forces would attack from the rear and defeat them in detail.
Did it work?
Things didn't go as I had planned. I saw an opening, a mistake they had made in the disposition of their forces, and took it. While fending off our main force, they had let their fleet split in two. The center of their entire fleet was left exposed. I turned my forces and assaulted the center of their fleet, decimating them.
What did they do?
Their slow, ponderous ship could not turn to face us without being overwhelmed. The command vessels were destroyed in seconds. Their ranks were thrown into chaos. It was amusing to watch the surviving ships scatter and flee. Several even tried to dive through the plane of the rings to escape us. They were shredded by the rings, or crashed into rocks, or were destroyed by our forces as we pursued them. Warriors do not flee from a battle if they are losing. They fight to the end, as we did against your Jedi Revan. Another time, maybe, I'll tell you about how the war with the Republic went. For now, let's just get on with things. Is there something else you want to know? Your choice. I'm here if you want.
Okay. See if HK's remembered anything.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master. As
Yeah, because I need... Basically, you progress things with him if you can repair his memory cores, but, like, I have, like, 0 repairability. So I'm not going to tamper with him. Now these Gizka, I'm wondering if I can, like, lure them in some way. I don't know. I'm just kicking that can down the road still, and see if at some point it will. We'll see what we can do about them. And they're not really causing any harm, are they? They're just getting in the way a bit. Still not quite sure where Joe Lee goes. Oh, the medic. Yeah, I thought the other one was the medical bay. This is the medical bay. This is where he is. Hey up.
Got something on your mind, dude?
Anything? Have you seen all these Gizka?
I have no idea what you're talking about, Ramble Rat. What do you say? Got something on your mind, dude? You got yourself a fast little ship? I'd forgotten what engine sounded like. The closest thing to that on Kashyyyk is an Ulleran mating season. Ugh, frightful.
So you wanted to ride on my ship?
Or it could be for the free food. What's the gunk that comes out of a synthesizer on this bucket anyway? Do you never clean the darn thing?
No, seriously, tell me.
I'm old, damn it. I'm allowed to be enigmatic when I want to be. And don't you go telling me otherwise. You know, you remind me of someone else I knew ages ago. Pleasant enough fellow, great destiny, all of that. Breath like a bantha.
Is this a comment on my breath?
No, but it could be. An Anduvian salt tablet would clear that right up, you know. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, Andor Vex was his name. The Force swirled around him like a hurricane. That's how great his destiny was.
Never heard of him.
No, you wouldn't have. Sometimes swirling force is just swirling force. It gets us old Jedis excited at our age, so we go, ooh, destiny. Well, it turned out that poor Andor believed a wee bit too much in the infallibility of that destiny. That overconfidence turned out to be his downfall.
Is there supposed to be some hidden meaning in this?
I don't know. Are you overconfident? I hadn't noticed. Even if I had, I would never comment on it. We're talking about Andor, remember? Let's see. Oh yes, Andor's downfall. I was pretty young myself when it happened. At the time, I thought that Andor's destiny couldn't be more boring.
How young are we talking?
Well, let's just say that I was a strapping young lad with a full head of hair, and Coruscant was a small town with a well. I was just about to abandon Andor to whatever the Force intended for him when his ship was overtaken by a Dimian warship. Now, you've probably never heard of the Dimians, but at the time they were a nasty lot led by a nastier overlord named Carth. Tall fellow, big teeth. Carth has us hauled onto the bridge of his ship for questioning, and that's when I knew that Andor's destiny was at hand.
How did you know?
Swirling force, remember? Jedi here. Granted, I was just interpreting the signs, but we get trained in that sort of thing, more or less. Well, Andor decides that his destiny makes him invulnerable and starts making all sorts of demands. Free me now. I'm not answering questions. Blah, blah, blah. Don't you know who I am? Carth decides he's had enough and begins crushing Andor's neck. I told the boy he should have kept his mouth shut. I think he agreed, too. Those could have just been gurgling noises. Well, anyway. Finally, Carth has enough of Andor and tosses him aside into this giant energy intake shaft. Andor gets sucked in and starts bouncing around, screaming. Maybe Andor hit something sensitive on the way down, or just didn't agree with the reactor core. Next thing I know, all the ship's alarms are ringing.
You're kidding.
Everyone panics, and I run, barely making it to the ship in time before the explosion. Krat dies horribly, and the Dimians never quite recovered. Changed the political course of the entire sector for centuries to come. I'd call that quite a destiny, wouldn't you?
I hate you, old man.
Well, now that's the ingratitude of youth for you. I relate an exciting tale, and do I get thanked for it? No. No, it's all me. Anyway, go on. My throat is dry, and you're making me cranky. Shoo!
Okay. Zalbar doesn't really talk to us. Well, he might now that we've done Kashyyyk. Let's have a try. Is there something you want? Have anything more to say about yourself, Zalbar?
You've seen more than I would have allowed and taught me some things too. I'm grateful for that. It'll be a while before I know what my role will be in making Kashyyyk truly free. I have a lot to learn.
Why did you request to take back a sword?
I'm not sure I really know. Father expects much of me. I guess I do as well. I think when I've learned enough, I'll bring it back to Kashyyyk. What happens then? We'll see.
Sorry we couldn't stay longer.
You and I have important things to do, and I don't feel bad about leaving this time. I know I'll be welcomed back.
Alright, let's get going.
I will follow.
Alright, what about Juhani?
Yes. What is it?
Something wrong?
I have been bothered by something of late.
Is it Zalbar? What is it?
I never told you where I came from, did I? Where I grew up as a child? I suppose I was trying to deny what I was feeling.
What?
I have been wrestling with my feelings inside. Trying to come to terms with it, but I find I cannot. I must have someone to blame. Someone to blame for the destruction of my homeworld. Someone who is responsible for the death of everyone I have ever known, except those on Dantooine.
You mean?
Taris. It was Taris that the Sith destroyed to try to kill you and your precious Bastilla. Taris, my homeworld.
Sometimes you need to make sacrifices. I'm sorry, Juhani, I didn't know.
If it were not for you and Bastilla, the Sith would have never had reason to destroy that world. It was your fault for being there, and your fault for rescuing Bastilla. Without your intervention, the Sith would have had no cause to lay waste to my childhood. Just let me vent my anger. I need someone to blame. Something. Anything. I hated that world. Yet everything I learned as a child, I learned there. It is as much a part of me as the air I breathe. I have this ache inside me, where all my childhood memories lay, and I find your face there with them. If it was not for you, that world would still exist.
I'm sorry, Juhani, there was no way to prevent it.
I know. I suppose I realized that. But it is so hard to lose your entire past. You would not understand.
It will be all right, Juhani.
Yes. Yes, I suppose it will. As long as we remain focused on our task, it will. I am sorry. I will try not to distract you in the future with my trivial experiences. We should stop for now.
Okay. And there's also Mission. Well, there's the guys in the cockpit, but there's Mission who we encountered the girl that her brother ran off with, who said that he was just basically a piece of shit and she didn't want anything to do with him. How do I get to the place she is? Oh, they're there. Mission is this way, I think? I think it's the other way, actually. Yeah. I just forget which side she's on. Oh, right, yeah, she's around here. Hey, Mission, what do you think about your brother thing,
Hey there. What can I do for you?
You want to talk about it?
Don't tell me you believe Lena's lies. Griff might be working as a miner on Tatooine, but the rest of her story is Bantha Poodoo. You can't trust someone like her. At least Griff's free of her clutches. I'd like to go speak to the Circa Corp rep on Tatooine if we have time. Maybe I can arrange to see my brother again.
Okay.
I just hope he's not in any kind of trouble when we do.
Let's actually go there next. Let's wrap up some of these companion quests as we come across stuff like that we can do. But let's have a chat with Bastila and Carth first. Hey, Carth.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Do you want to talk? You got pretty upset the last time we spoke.
I'm not very good at this. I know I owe you an apology. More than one, probably. I was just so desperate to finally face Saul directly in the battle over Terrace. And now the Jedi have us looking for these star maps. I know this mission is important, it's just, I feel a bit useless. I mean, I can fight, sure, but I'm no Jedi. All this feels completely out of my league.
Maybe if you pull yourself together, you won't be so useless.
You don't exactly pull any punches, do you? Not that I don't deserve it, I suppose. I just hate not knowing what's going on and feeling this helpless. But I shouldn't have taken that out on you. I've been a royal pain in the backside, haven't I?
Yes. You sure have.
Well, I guess I should be at least a little pleased that I haven't lost my touch. So, I'm sorry. Will you accept my apology?
No. Okay, only if you agree to work with me for once.
Done. Let's get underway then, shall we, partner?
Alright, well he's cheered up a bit. Bastila.
How can I help?
You wish to talk to me?
I do. I've been watching you, studying you closely to see what kind of progress you've made since your training at the hands of Master Zahar.
What, you've been grading me?
I've seen how you've resisted many temptations and continued to walk the path of the light side. Very commendable. But I'm afraid you might stray from this path. You need to see what the dark side represents in its entirety, for it is what we battle. Only the wisdom of a Jedi Master can truly explain this, but I will do my best to make you understand.
What are you trying to tell me?
The dark side is not simply giving in to anger, temptation, or to use the Force to destructive ends. These things only lead to the dark side. The dark side grows stronger and more insidious the closer you draw to it. It begs you to surrender to it, to release all its terrible power, and it becomes harder and harder to resist. And once you stop resisting, it's too late. It twists you up inside and turns you into a mockery of everything you once stood for.
You seem to know that temptation very well.
I am no less resistant to temptation than any other. I simply have the benefit of training that you do not. But even the training of the Jedi might not be enough to save us. We need only to look at the atrocities which have been committed by those under its sway to understand the terrible, corrupting evil of the dark side. Millions dead, and far more suffering. What sort of person would you have to become to perform such deeds gladly?
I don't know.
Neither do I, and I hope I never do. It's so easy to think that we would never fall prey to such a horror, that we have unlimited control, vigilance, and foresight. If only that were true. The Sith have become powerful because there are many Jedi who've succumbed to the lure of the dark side and joined their cause. What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause, to use their own knowledge against them? We are weakened while they are strengthened, so we must harden our hearts and do whatever is required to fight against the dark side, even when the battle becomes wearying.
Such as?
I don't know. The vision of our future is clouded by shadows cast from the dark side. But I sense something ominous lurking in those shadows. But words alone cannot save one from the dark side. Come, we should continue with the task at hand. When the time comes, I only hope we are all strong enough to do what we must.
Alright, so I think what I'm going to do, actually, is head to Tatooine now and do the Griff thing. So let's do that.
Incoming fire!
Oh, wow. Yeah, I forgot this happens sometimes. Oh, God. Oh, this is really janky. Oh, okay, I can move it better like that. I hated the last time we did this. We're gonna die. I don't want to get them when they're is it? Can't see with the sun there. That's that one. Woo! I hate those sections, to be honest. Let's go on. Going back to Tatooine. Alright, so we'll take Mission out. We'll go to the Zerka office. And I'm not sure who else we'll take. What do we take? Let's take Carth out. Carth hasn't been out. I mean, I know we took him out on Dantooine just to level him up, but he's not really been out with us.
Yeah?
Oh, mission's got levels, okay. We got one. These ones, and I guess that. Sneak attack. That's cool.
Ready. What?
Don't need to visit the merchants, because we have no money and I have nothing to sell. This dude. What was that thing he told me to do? There was... I can't remember now. The Jenna Haradan. The Jenna Haradan say to see Hulas on Manan. Come alone or not at all. So I have to go out alone and talk to Hulas. Okay, what else have we got? Okay, yeah, we never did find Isis. I mean, it says he should be around inside the gates. I'm tempted to go and do that first and see if I can actually find this guy. Get our reward. So we're looking for little Jawa. There's a few here. I'm sure, if it's going to be you, I'm really annoyed because I'm sure I was looking at you. Oh, there he is. He's over here. Right. Hello.
You of your kind, Isis of Jawa, but thank you for what was done. Mine have returned because of you. You are not known, so why you did this, I don't know. But thanks are given just the same. You will have some things for yourself as thanks for what was done. Take and be welcome.
Thank you.
You're a good friend of the Jawas. We will remember when you're kind of gone. Ask if you need any more of anything.
Okay, XP, some items, no idea what they were. Maybe that grenade, hard to say. Probably something like that. I don't know, but the main thing is it's ticked off from my journal. What else have I got? Companion stuff, main quest, and the Gizka. Yeah, I have no idea. I can't remember how to do that quest. We'll see if something unlocks in time. None of my companions wanted to have anything to do with it. And I don't, you know, you can just buy the poison and kill them all, but that seems really mean. Carth, what are you doing there? Sorry. Didn't feel like following, eh? Maybe feels awkward after blowing up at us. Let's ask about...
Greetings again from the offices of
Griff.
Zerka Corporation. Is this about bounties or something else?
Looking for a miner named Griff.
There's no Griff here. Never heard of him. No, I don't remember a single Griff on the Zerka Corporation payroll.
Are you certain of that? I would leave sooner if I knew.
Oh, you mean that Twi'lek? Must have slipped my mind for a second. Yes, of course I remember Griff. We hired that Twi'lek some time ago. Not a good worker, according to his crew chief. Always complaining and faking injuries to get out of work. He entered false timesheets and slept through his shifts. We even suspected him of stealing Zerka Corporation supplies, although we could never prove it.
Sounds like him.
We would have fired him, but we needed workers. It would have been better for him if he had been fired. Then the Sand People wouldn't have gotten him.
Sand People?
He was lost in a Sand People raid we suffered not too long ago. There were prisoners taken, but our rescue parties never found anyone alive. In the end, it just wasn't cost-effective to keep searching. All miners sign a waiver absolving Zerka Corporation of liability in these circumstances.
So, did they kill him or not?
We didn't find his body, so we have to assume he was taken prisoner. Whether he's still alive, I couldn't say. That's all I can tell you. I shouldn't even have said this much. This is all privileged corporate information. I could lose my job.
Is there some type of reward for saving him?
As I said, all employees have signed waivers absolving Zerka Corporation of any financial liability if this occurs. It is the industry standard. I suppose you could apply for special dispensation from the Zerka Corporation representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours only, please. Farewell. Zerka Corp...
Okay, mission. Well, your brother is,
Hey there.
captured.
What can I do?
Ask about your brother?
Talk. What is there to talk about? Those sand people took my brother prisoner. Griff may be a slime, but we have to go rescue him. We can't just leave him with those monsters.
I will get him back.
I knew I could count on you. There's definite fringe benefits to being friends with the Jedi.
All right. What if we're going to go and talk to the sand people? To do that, I need HK back. So we're going to go and ditch Carth. We'll grab HK and then we'll run over to the sand people. I might pause while I'm doing that. I'm going to try and avoid fighting if I can on the way. Just switch up the party. Taking Carth for his walk. Okay, so mission and HK who can translate for us. Right. Oh, mind you, HK's probably not got a weapon now because Mission's actually using it. Let's level him first. Probably Dex, I guess. Skills. Both into repair. Let's give him the power blast. Oh, he's got another one. Okay, keep going on repair. Right, so what can we give you as a weapon? You can have Zalbar's bowcast. Okay, about it. He's got something. Can't remember if I've even put upgrades on that. Oh well. Like I said, I'm going to try and avoid the fighting, but I'm not quite sure what happens when you find Griff. Alright, I'm going to pause here while I run across the deserts towards the Sand People enclosure. We'll come back when I'm there. Okay, so we're here at the Sand People Enclave. Now I want to remind myself where the leader is. So I'm going to go around to the right in the first door. Okay. Hopefully he just gives us Griff. I think Griff is a big pain in the arse anyway, so I don't think he really kicks up a fuss about letting him go. But we'll see. Seems grateful to us.
What do you wish to ask of him, Master?
About captives.
Clarification. We must be more specific, Master. They capture many organics.
Griff.
Translation. Translation. He says that by his very presence, this Griff defiles their home and land. He is without any semblance of usefulness to them.
Yep, that would be Griff.
Extrapolation. I would assume we are free to take him. It is doubtful they will even waste the effort to kill him. Perhaps we could do it, Master.
Farewell for now.
Translation. Translation. We are free to leave.
Alright, let's go grab Griff. Assume he's around here. It's the Jawas. Well, there he is.
You there. I'm a high-ranking executive at the Zerka Corporation. There's a big reward if you take me back to Anchorhead.
Griff, don't you recognize me? It's Mission.
Mission? Is it really you? I heard Taurus was destroyed. I thought you were dead. Oh, joy of joys, my little sister is alive.
I have to ask you something, Griff. It's important. I ran into Lena. She said it was your idea to leave me on Terrace. It isn't true, is it?
Well, there's the truth, and then there's the truth, you know? I always meant to go back to Taurus, sis, just as soon as I had the credits to pay off my debts. But credits have been hard to come by.
You mean it's true? It was your idea to leave me there? I'm your sister. How could you abandon me like that?
Come on, sis, you didn't need me to look after you anymore. You may have been young, but you knew how to take care of yourself. Besides, you're here now. I mean, everything worked out fine.
That's it? That's all you have to say to me after all these years, after deserting me on Terrace?
Well, that, and, could you please get me out of here? You got a tough-looking friend there.
The sand people said you can go. Run to Anchorhead.
Yeah, you can find your way from there, right? Can you manage that? What? Is there something else?
Well, I wanted to thank you, and, you look like you're doing well. Financially, I mean. Say, could you spare me a few credits to get back on my feet?
You're hitting me up for credits. I don't believe this. Lena was right about you, Griff. We should have just left you to the Sand People. Don't talk to me anymore. Ever.
That didn't go well. Sis was always a little too fiery for her own good. She'll cool down in time.
Now what, Griff?
You may have saved my life, but I don't have a single credit to my name. Say, you wouldn't be able to spare me some credits, just till I get back on my feet, you know?
Take 100.
That's it, huh? Figured you'd be able to spare a bit more than that. You know, I'll take whatever I can get. Don't worry about me. I've already got a job waiting for me. Krita, the manager over at the Zerka supply shop, said I could come work for him if I ever get tired of the mines. I think I'll go take him up on his offer. You know, maybe there's something else you can help me with. I need to talk to a guy first and set up the details, but if you're interested in a job, come see me in Greta's shop. Goodbye, Mission. I'm glad you're not dead.
Family reunion. Okay, well, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna run back to Anchorhead. I'll pause while I'm doing so, and then I'm gonna go to Greta's shop and just see if Griff's ready to let us know what his job is. I'll see you then. Okay, well, looks like Griff's here, so why don't we talk to him?
Just the person I was hoping to see.
Save it, Griff. I'm not talking to you. I want no part of whatever you're involved in.
Okay, sis, I see you're still mad. Fair enough. I don't think you could help me with this anyway. It's more of a job for your friend here.
Alright, get to the point.
As you may know, tack glands can be refined to a very potent powder.
I've got quite a few of these after what happened on Kashyyyk.
Tarisian ale. That's what makes it so strong. Of course, now that Taurus is pretty much wiped from the face of the map, Tarisian ale has become somewhat scarce and very, very valuable. Luckily, I know the secret recipe.
So you want to open a bar?
I know this guy. He's with the Exchange. Now, if I give him a small sample of Taurisian ale, he says he can synthesize it and reproduce it in mass quantities. Problem is, I need one of those tack glands to make the first batch. And now that Taurus is a smoking ruin, the only place to find tack is on Kashyyyk. If you can get your hands on one of those tack glands, I'll make it worth your while.
Griff,
I mean, I got like
are
a
you
dozen of
blind?
these things.
Can't you see you're talking to a Jedi? We're out here trying to save the galaxy. We can't waste time on this.
Please, you have to help me. I promised this guy from the Exchange a sample of Taurisian ale. If I don't come through for him, he's gonna break my legs. Or worse.
Don't worry, I'll get it.
Yeah, I knew you'd come through for me. You won't regret this. You'll see. Just don't take too long, okay? This guy from the Exchange could stop by any day. I kind of told him I already had the stuff, so if he shows up and I'm empty-handed, well, let's just say I really, really hope it doesn't come to that.
Oh, let's just give it to him. We got loads of this stuff.
I knew you'd come through for me. I knew I could count on you. You do have a tech land for me, right?
Oh, here you go. Just take it. I don't
Come
know.
to Papa, you sweet simian organ. It may not look like much, but once I turn this into a bottle of Taurisian ale, it'll end up being worth a fortune. Thanks, Mission. You won't regret helping me out with this.
Please, Griff, let this be the last time. No more cons, no more scams, no more schemes. That's all I ask.
Hey, sis, no need to worry about that. I've turned over a new leaf. From now on, I'm gonna stay out of trouble and do things right. And once we've cornered the market on Taurisian ale, good things will be heading my way. Then I'll make it up to your Mission. Just wait, you'll see. You know, once we synthesize this and start brewing Taurisian ale in mass quantities, we're gonna be looking for some investors. You give me a couple of 100 credits, and I can get you in on the ground floor. You'll get a return of, at least 20 times your investment.
You already promised me a few thousand.
Hey, don't worry. You'll get your credits as soon as we start mass-producing that Teresian ale. I just wanted to know if you were interested in an even bigger payoff. You don't know much about business, do you? When an opportunity like this comes along, you have to jump at it. Come on, what do you say?
I want to say yes, but ask me again, and that tackland won't be the only freshly harvested organ around here.
Oh, no need to get violent. I can take a hint. I was just trying to do you a favor, but
I was going to take a chance on it, but that wasn't an option for some reason.
I better get started brewing that ale. Meet me back here later, and I'll give you a down payment on what I owe you.
Alright, well, I got dark side points for that. Threatening him. But it just seemed funny, so sometimes I'll take the funny option, even if it's not optimal for this this playthrough. Alright, well, we're going to go to Menace next. We'll talk to Mission on the ship as well, and just see what she kind of thought of all that stuff. What is that? Over here. Oh, that's just the Hunter's Bar, isn't it? Okay. I always like the look of the Ebon Hawk. It's such a nice looking ship. It's obviously, I mean, it's obviously, you know, meant to look a little bit like the Millennium Falcon, but even so, it's just a cool place to hang out, I think. I always enjoyed it back in the day. So mission. Just to talk to her quickly. She is over here. I probably could have got there more efficiently. I just have to kind of go to the... Yeah, I could have just taken a left, but I just have to kind of go to that central room and just reset my directional sense. Want to talk about your brother?
I appreciate everything you've done for Griff. You know that, right? I just hope things work out for him this time around. I guess we'll find out when he meets up with us at the Zerka Corp shop. If he's got those credits he promised you, then maybe there's hope for him yet.
Okay, fair enough. I think we've wrapped up her personal quest for now. We will probably return there at some point and just see. There might be more going on with Griff. But for now, let's get on to Menace. Let's go. Let's just click through that cutscene. If we don't get shot again, I think we're okay. It's vision time.
You felt it, yes? Another vision? The Force continues to work through us, showing us the star maps unearthed by Reverend Malak. It is strange that anyone would have built a star map here. The entire surface of Menace is covered by nothing but vast oceans.
It did look like it was underwater.
The ocean floor is vast, and much of it is uncharted, even by the native Carth. But how could Revan and Malak have found their way down? No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Okay. So, I think we're going to go out solo to begin with. Because we're going to maybe meet up with that Hulas guy. I don't know how wise that is, given that we may get attacked, but I think we do it. Have a look around the landing bay, see if there's anything lootable. I'm not getting hassled for credits here. I bet we do eventually though. But if I leave the bay, someone's going to come up and demand landing fee. I actually don't know how much money I've got there. I've got 45 credits because of that money I gave Griff. Maybe that's why I didn't get an option to invest further in him, because I didn't have the cash. Might have been.
Entering Auto City security zone. Cameras activated.
You Republic people are so pathetic, sitting around groveling at the table scraps the galactic senators deign to give you. It makes me sick.
The senators work for the good of the whole galaxy, not for individual gain.
Ha! Don't make me laugh, you gutless simp. It's the destiny of weak-minded fools like you to be ruled over by the strong, like we Sith.
I'm warning you. Don't push me or you'll get just what you're asking for.
Try it. Just try it. I'd love to see you throw the first punch. And with all the cameras around, the Selkath would be all over you inside of 30 seconds. You break their laws. You pay the price, Republic scum. But I can see that you're not man enough to back up your words anyway. If you ever feel like relieving yourself of your worthless existence, feel free to come by our enclave here. We have many, many ways to fulfill your wish.
Yeah, what are you... Oh, I apologize, Master Jedi. I should not have been rude.
It's just alright.
No, really. I should apologize. I should try to control myself. As you Jedi do. Is there anything I can help you with?
What's going on?
Well, these damn Sith are everywhere on Menan, pushing us Republic citizens around, trying to goad us into breaking the law somewhere.
Breaking the law?
Yeah, the Selkath want to maintain their neutrality in this war we're fighting with the Sith, and they enforce it very strictly. So, we just have to sit here and let the Sith insult us, and we can't raise a hand against them. Otherwise, the Republic will face severe kolto export restrictions, and that could lose us the war altogether.
What is kolto?
You're joking.
I think it's
right?
a healing
I'm
thing.
sorry, but everyone knows what kolto is. It's the most powerful healing agent in the galaxy. I would have died several times myself if we didn't have this stuff handy. But the reason it's important here is that kolto is only found naturally on Menan, and all of our attempts to synthesize it have failed miserably. So, we sit here on the surface, the Selkath harvesting what kolto bubbles up from the bottom of the ocean, and we buy it from them. Well, us and the Sith, of course. The Selkath don't want to play favorites.
Why haven't they joined the Republic?
The Selkath think that by staying neutral, they can play both sides, selling kolto to everyone that needs it, and making themselves too valuable to be worth conquering. Well, that, and they threaten to destroy the only natural source of kolto on the planet if anyone tries to attack them. But I think they're underestimating the length the Sith will go to get what they want. They're probably planning something already. Is there anything else you require?
He won't have seen the map.
Of course. If you have any other questions, you should probably see Roland Wan. He's the Republic diplomat here. He's by the Republic Enclave near the visitor residences. Oh, if you don't know where that is, go north from here, then south past the port official in the first courtyard, east into the second courtyard, then north, then east again. You got that?
Absolutely
Have a pleasant
not.
stay, Master Jedi.
But we'll get there. We're going to explore everywhere. But this guy looks like a merchant, so bearing in mind I have no cash, I might see if there's stuff I can sell him.
Greetings, human, and welcome to the Auto City Visitors Provisional Stand. We're here to provide visitors with all manner of indigenous treats and products produced right here on Menan. We carry all manner of foods and provisions and have contacts with resellers across the world to provide you, the customer, with the best shopping experience possible. How is it that Auto City Provisional Company can help you today?
Let me see your inventory.
Of course, the Auto City Visitors Provisional Stand is here to service you, the customer.
Alright. Oh, hang on, I want to sell you stuff. Is there anything that I can just get away with selling? No, I probably won't use poison grenades. Let's sell those. Probably the sonic grenades as well. And two. Keep all that stuff. Yeah. So I've got a couple of 100 credits. That'll probably be enough just for like walking around money until we like make some of our own somewhere. What do we know of the map? So we're in the bay. So there's a private hangar that we're heading towards. There's the Sith hangar. But we are kind of okay. So we're kind of heading out of Menan, or into Menan, I should say. Who's this? There's someone. Nubasa.
Greetings! Forgive me if this seems an odd question, off-worlder, but might you have any exotic species for sale? Nothing dangerous, mind you.
Oh, this is what we do with the Gizka. I have some Gizka if you're interested.
Gizka? You speak of the small bipedal amphibians with the overly high reproductive rate, correct? Oh no, I'm afraid I cannot take those. Patrick and I made the mistake of purchasing a pair of such creatures several months ago. Within weeks, our storage facilities were nearly overrun. If you're in possession of such creatures, I hope you keep them separated. If not, then you have my condolences.
Is there no way I can convince you to take them off my hand?
Well, I suppose having a few of the creatures would not be of harm. We do have experience handling them now, I suppose. This is so difficult to maintain, however, I'd ask that you provide 100 credits, and I'll take them off your hands.
I was hoping to sell them. How about we just call it even?
Well, I suppose it's better than nothing. We must have some creatures in our exhibit after all. I shall send some of my people by to remove the Gizka from your vessel. Thank you for your cooperation.
Hooray! Gizka gone, and we didn't kill them. So that's the Sith hangar. I don't think I can get in, or can I get in? Okay. Cameras deactivated. Oh, it goes through this whole thing. I can't even skip that. Oh. Is there anything in here? Sith soldier. Hi.
Enough time to listen to your stories. I've got a full shipment of Kolto ready to load before my shift is. We've got all the proper Kolto trading permits.
Nothing to do there for now, so let's head out. It's going to do that whole message again. I can't skip. Yep. Security drawer. I'm just going to see if what's in the private hangar up there. I'll probably play that whole message again. I might not be able to even access the private hangar, to be honest. We might. Okay, it's going to play that message again. Yeah. Like, it's going to say impossible, I think.
Didn't work.
Damn. Okay, back we go. I'm going to pause. I'll pause every time it does that message from now on. It is kind of grating after a while. If you could skip it, it wouldn't be so bad. I don't know why it's unskippable. Anywho, that's about it for the dock area, so let's head out into Manan. I won't do the da-da-da-da every time, because that'll probably get annoying, but I'm definitely thinking it. We've done about as much as we can here for this stage. Jolan Affect. I think he might be a Bazat player. I'm going to check though. I can't quite remember.
Yeah, what do you want?
Who are you?
My name is Jolan. It's just a traveling Bazat player with no special story to tell. You interested in a game?
Not right now.
Oh, well, if you feel like it, that's what I'm here for.
So what I might do is pause and do a bit of Bazat, because I've got so little money. It'd be good to actually make a little bit from it. But you guys are probably bored of seeing Bazak by now, so I shall pause. Okay, well I basically cleaned the guy out. He said he had no more money. But it did get us up to 2,200, so that's fine. Gives us a bit more money to spend on stuff. As we go back to planets we've already been to, I might just do that again, just sort of pause the game while I do a bit of Bazak. Let's make sure we save it. Just to get some more cash in. There's lots of nice stuff to buy. We've got to talk to this guy, I think.
Welcome to Manan. While you're here, I trust you will follow all the rules governing the activities of off-worlders?
The pathetic laws of pathetic fish don't concern me. What are the rules?
Well, the single most important law in Manan is very simple. Kolto smuggling is punishable by death. If you're carrying any unpressed Kolto, you'd better have a permit. The other rule is also very simple. Keep the peace. Here in Manan, we maintain a careful neutrality. We react very harshly to people who jeopardize our neutral status. Any confrontations between the Sith and the Republic are dealt with swiftly and decisively. Understood?
How can you be neutral when the Sith are trying to conquer everything?
Sith respect the independence of Menan as much as the Republic does. As long as we continue to control the production of a resource as valuable as kotor, we have no need to fear any conquering fleet. Should Menan ever come under attack, we would destroy the supply of kotor and vanish beneath the oceans of our world. Even the Sith are not willing to risk the loss of a commodity as valuable as kotor.
That seems awfully short-sighted.
Your opinion is biased by your own alliances, human. Only we Selkath can best protect the interests of Menan and Arto City. There's a docking fee of 100 credits. You will have to pay this fee each time you dock on Menan, or you will not be allowed into Arto City.
50 credits you got a deal.
The amount of the fee is legislated by the Menan Board of Trade and Tourism. I'm not at liberty to haggle on this matter.
Oh, very well.
Menan Board of Trade and Tourism thanks you, Off-Worlder. Here's a visitor guide and a map of the city. Refer to it should you have any questions.
Okay, so things are open to us. Fine. So I think we kind of get the gist of what's happening in these parts. I want to just do a quick walkthrough and see if I can find this this person I'm looking for. I can't remember his name. What's this? Okay, that's a new area. That could be someone. What do we got here? Kotor Distribution Center. Doubt it's in here, but we could have a look. Coordinator have anything to say?
I cannot sell you kotor unless you show me your purchase permit.
Where can I get one?
One does not simply get a purchase permit. Such permits are brokered between intergalactic governments and the Arto City Export Authority. We do not sell unrefined kotor by the handful, we sell it by the ton. Go to a store if you wish to purchase kotor for personal use.
Alright. The guy we want's not in here. Can't remember his name, but it should be fairly obvious when we find him. I think the Jenna Haradan are assassins, and I think we can take on contracts to take people out. If we find him. And you get quite nice,
I was told that you're a friend of Jolie Bindo, and that Jolie has returned to the sector. Please, I must speak to him. It's very urgent. My name is Elora. My husband, Sunry, and Jolie are old friends. Now Sunry needs Jolie's help.
I'll tell him immediately.
Please, I beg you to bring Jolie to speak to me about my husband. Sunry's life depends on it.
We will do. I'm not going to get involved in anything right now, apart from finding the Jenna Haradan contact. I think this is the guard station. Oh no, it's more like a Senate type thing. We'll definitely come and deal with that stuff in time. But for now, I'm still looking for my dude. Is it Nilco? I don't think it is Nilco. Okay, yeah, I will. Nilco. It's not right now. Okay, so maybe it's the other way. Into Arto City, what, east? Who's that? Selkath Guard. Yeah, I think that's the prison, and I think that's where we need to go to help Elora. But for now, all I want to do before the end of this episode is find this Jenna Haradan guy, because then I can go back to the Ebon Hawk and I can get my full party before we go any further and do anything else. Which is kind of what I want to do. Is it Rulan or Rulas or something like that? Pretty sure. Hulas, maybe. It's gonna be another. It's that dude over there, I think. Or that one in red.
Republic's days are numbered. It won't be long until Malak turns his armada loose on Coruscant itself.
Save your empty threats, Sith scum. Malak isn't stupid enough to attack the core worlds, now with the entire Republic fleet waiting for him.
You're a fool. When the Sith descend on Coruscant, Coruscant, our numbers will block out the sun itself. The galactic senators will collapse trembling in fear and beg for mercy at Malak's feet.
You underestimate the Republic's resolve. We'll die before we surrender Coruscant.
That can be arranged. Remember what happened to Taris. Malak could do the same to the core worlds.
He wouldn't dare.
Now it is you who underestimate our resolve.
Okay. So I'm pretty sure it's one of these guys. Hulas, that's the one. And then this guy is Shady Roden. But let's talk to Hulas.
A human, there are Selkath everywhere, but you choose to speak with me? Am I so different? Do you think I have answers that others do not?
That's a rather strange greeting.
These are strange times. The Sith and the Republic battle to control the galaxy, but their war destroys what they both seek to possess. The war sows fear and confusion. People are lost. They want guidance, direction. They have questions and they want answers. That is why I am here. I too seek answers. To what? The Republic, the Sith, the war, everything. Nothing. Answers are always hardest to find when the questions are unclear, yet that does not stop us from searching. Who are you? A name? There is power in names, yet in the end a name alone means less than nothing. I am Hulas, a traveller from the world of Juro. And what is your name, human? Seni Vek gave me a message to see you. Seni did not think you would come, but I knew better, boring dad. It is good that you have come alone, for if you ever come with others, I will not speak to you of these things. I am Hulas of the Jenna Haradan, a secret society of bounty hunters. For 1,000 generations we have existed, but always hidden beneath an impenetrable veil.
I've never heard of you.
You ever have. We are a shadow, darkness and night. We are less than a whisper or a thought. We have managed to keep our existence a secret far longer than most could ever imagine. If you were ever foolish enough to tell anyone about this meeting or the Jenna Haradan's existence, they would not believe you. They would probably think you were paranoid or mentally unstable. Not even those closest to you can know we have approached you. If you ever speak to me around any of your companions, I will not discuss the Jenna Haradan. You understand, boring dad?
I understand.
I believe you speak the truth, boring dad. But remember this, if you ever betray us, this opportunity will be lost forever. Few among the galaxy have ever heard of the Jenna Haradan. They never see us, never know we are there. They do not even know we exist. If you do not follow our rules, we will vanish and you will be like all the others. You will never see us again. We will be nothing but a figment of your imagination. But if you swear to keep the secrets of our order, you will learn of a forbidden society, known only to a handful throughout the galaxy.
Sure.
Excellent, boring dad. We have high hopes for you within the guild. If you prove yourself worthy, listen closely and I will give you a first glimpse into our secret world. We Jenna Haradan are an ancient guild of elite bounty hunters. For thousands of years we have been at work throughout the galaxy, eliminating our targets in near total secrecy.
How does anybody hire you if nobody knows you exist?
In the highest corridors of power, a handful of people know we exist, and how to contact us. Of course, these people are smart enough to keep this knowledge a carefully guarded secret. And on very rare occasions when we are seeking new clients, one of our guildmasters will approach a powerful political figure and offer our services when the time is right.
So what does it have to do with me?
By killing Calo Nord, you have shown you have great potential. The Jenna Haradan could use someone like you, if you are willing, and your work for us could be of great aid to the Republic.
Why would you protect the Republic?
The Jenna Haradan have a vested interest in preserving the Republic. It is the perfect cover for our work. We operate behind the scenes, manipulating events through subtle machinations. Do you think the Republic has persisted for 15,000 years by mere accident? If not for our influence, distasteful as our methods may be to some, the Republic would have collapsed long ago. We understand the bureaucracy of the Republic. We have learned how to alter the course of political events under the existing regime. We have no wish to see the Republic fall.
What's in it for me?
As I said earlier, your efforts here will help the Republic, and by aiding us you will earn the right to join an exclusive organization with the power to alter the very course of galactic history. And of course there is the simplest reason of all. The Jenna Haradan reward their agents very, very well.
Okay, what do I have to do to join?
As you can imagine, joining the Jenna Haradan is not a simple process. To begin, we will need proof of your loyalty and your competence. When you feel ready, I will give you a task. A target who must be eliminated. Of course, you will have to come alone whenever you wish to discuss Jenna Haradan business.
I'm ready.
Healing Calo Nord was an impressive display of your skills, but there is more to the Jenna Haradan than mere killing. To preserve the secrecy of our order, our agents must be discreet. You must be able to find and eliminate a target without drawing undue attention. You can never mention your assignments to others, not even your closest allies. Also, you cannot ask people for information about your target. You must complete your mission using only the information I will provide.
I understand. Who is it?
We will begin with something simple. Your first mission is to eliminate either of the two targets, a Grand Slaver named Zulan Centaur, or a Rhodian anti-Republic terrorist named Lorgal.
Right, Zulan.
Zulan was a common intergalactic slaver who tried to kidnap the daughter of a Coruscant senator. He failed and the girl was recovered, but Zulan himself escaped. He will probably try another similar kidnapping soon. If he succeeds, he might ransom his victim in exchange for dangerous political secrets that could threaten the Republic itself. The Jenna Haradan want to eliminate him before this happens. Our latest information places Zulan on Dantooine. He often sells his illicit goods to the wealthy settlers of that world. His land speeder was spotted near one of the settlers' estates on Dantooine. Zulan rarely strays far from his speeder in case he needs to make a quick escape. You should look for him there.
What about Lorgal?
Lorgal is a radical who wants to destroy the Republic through terrorist acts. He is responsible for over 24 bombings, leaving hundreds of civilians dead. He was recently captured and is being held prisoner in the Republic base here on Menan, awaiting transport to Coruscant for trial. A chance to publicly voice his radical beliefs. We do not want to give him that chance. You must find a way to kill him before he leaves for Coruscant. But you must be subtle. It must look like an accident or an unexplainable death. The Republic would be glad to get rid of Lorgal, so they wouldn't investigate his death closely. As long as he isn't struck down by a weapon in his cell, the Jenna Haradan will be satisfied. Anything else? Remember, tell no one about this. If there are others with you when you confront Zulan or Lorgal, make it seem as if you're acting on behalf of the Republic, not the Jenna Haradan. That is all for now. Return to me when either Lorgal or Zulan is dead and I will reward you. If you wish to complete both missions, feel free. You will be suitably rewarded for each.
Cool. Okay, well I think we'll leave it there for this time. When we come back next time, I'll have gone back to the Ebon Hawk, grabbed a party, and we'll sort of explore Menan in more detail. But thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, if you could hit that like button, that'd be fantastic. Be sure to leave me a comment as well. Let me know what you think about the game and the series so far. And if you're watching this and not yet subscribed to the channel, if you could do that as well, that'd be fantastic. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.